The always busy and popular East 4th Street hearing. And with pregame routines coming to...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Beal, and Bryant kicks to Beal. Nice D from Sexton.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leap in skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Here's Sexton, and the layup is good. Sexton's got his second basket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Wall passes to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Back to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Sexton against Wall. Love outside. Bryant with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, Beal is so tough to slow down. Even when you body him on the drive, he sticks with the shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sexton kicks to Garland. Feeds it to Drummond. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Cavaliers now. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Beal, and he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 6.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's Wall with the drive. And yes, it's good.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Garland. Bryant with the rebound. The Wizards with the lead. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. 8 points for him. The Cavaliers shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Second chance shot. Bryant with the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Cleveland with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one good for 2.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Wall passes to Bonga. Back to Wall. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bryant with it. Picked up by Love. Bryant in the post. He's going up against Love. Bryant finds Beal. And Wall. Here we go now. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
There's Garland. And Cleveland turns it over again. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. .30 seconds left to play here in the first. Smith outside. Dishes it to Mahimi. Smith up top. He's covered by Thompson. Smith the pass to Mahimi, and he gets the bucket.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Out to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but he's finally become a valuable rotation player.
The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
5 seconds left in the first. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. It's stolen by Berton. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Travis Berton's out there with Brown. And it's Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead has got back down to 10 with the basket from Garland. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Payton attacking. And the dunk by Payton.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Wizards leading by 12. Here's Smith, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Wizards making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Smith hits them both. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Garland with it, working on Smith. Here's Nance. He dishes it to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. 5 to shoot. Nance passes to Thompson. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Brown right side. Out to Smith. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Garland with it. Now Payton defending. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Wagner with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Nance dishes to Thompson to end the run. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Porter against Payton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Wagner missing. The Cavaliers trail by 20. The drive by Nance. Thompson right side. With the second effort, it's rebounded by Payton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Smith. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Wagner. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Wall passes to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. And Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Love wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's the Washington Wizards finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense.
Oh, wow!
Nice! Look, Wall is incredible at finishing with force at the rim. It's all about his athletic ability.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Love outside. Now, here's Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Sexton the pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Outside, Wall. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
It's Wall with the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. Oh, Sexton in position.
Oh, wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Wall. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Sexton. No good on that one. Great D that time from Beal. Outside, Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And the aggressiveness of Wall feels like no one can guard him when he's hot.
Left side, Sexton. Shoots from the block. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beal the pass to Bryant. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Sexton. Nice D from Sexton.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And it's Love penetrating. And now here comes Wall leading the break. The feed to Beal. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a 2nd-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. Outside, Wall. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Love. The shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. And Wall with the slam.
Gotta keep Wall in front of you in transition. He's incredible at blowing right past the defense.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Wall against Sexton. Wall, no luck. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Love kicks to Osman. It's hauled in by Brown.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And Wall with the slam.
Now the court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Now the pass to Love. The three ball. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Brown outside. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot from 12 feet out. Here's Wagner. It's Beal on the wing. From deep, Wall. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. John Wall getting it done for Washington. His production has been flowing as he's kept. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Payton. Mo Wagner out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Grant, and it's Wall in at the three, the small forward. And so he hits the technical free throw. Hands in the high post. Pass to Windler. Clock at 6. Passes it to Zizic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Payton dishes the Wall. To the paint, it's stolen by Nance, and they're pushing it up. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
From the Wizards, their shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Grant surveying the D. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Kevin Porter comes in for Dante Exum. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Washington, Davis Bertans checks in for Mahinmi. Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And Smith subbed in for Jaren Grant. And here's Smith. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's the unpredictability of Smith. I mean, that's just a luxury, taking advantage of the weak defense in the pick and roll.
Garland the pass to Nance. Now here's Garland. Covered by Smith. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, look at the quick instincts of Beal. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Garland with it. Now Beal defending. Thompson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Beal drives in. Out to Smith. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Bell is checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Washington. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Bradley Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Napier. Defense right on him. It's good on the putback.
Well, not the most explosive athlete, Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Cavaliers now. Pass to Porter. Bryant comes with the double team. Porter dishes to Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, this is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Napier passes to Smith. From 13. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bell. Up and in on the layup.
Hard to knock Bell off his game. Even when you get aggressive with him, he stays with it.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. There's the pass to Bryant. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Wall.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy. All his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he knocks down the first one. For the Cavaliers, Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Dante Exum comes in for Porter. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Grant outside. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball. Jimmy Osmond.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Exum kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Osman. There's the pass to Zizic. Bryant with the rebound. Now Napier. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding it. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. Now here's Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Wall up top. White covering. A nice shot by Wall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Right side, White. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. They get it back. There's Levine, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The drive by Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Porter.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Wall against White. 2 points. That one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Levine. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered. You guys look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
Wall looking for an opening. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And the Wizards making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Out to Payton. Back to Smith. Puts it up from 7. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 7. Done with it, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Yeah, we're talking about the 5th overall pick in 2016, done with exceptional two-way talent. Some pundits felt like he could have gone as high as number 3.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Brown. Payton looking around. Mahimi kicks to Payton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Chris Dunn. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Now Satoransky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. Smith outside. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls trail by 5. It's stolen by Brown. And they're on the break. Here's Pertinis and finished off by Berton.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Satoransky.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Out left to the wing. Back to Payton. From past the arc. The rebound by Young. Pass to Harrison. No good with the layup. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards out front, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Detention at the school because I never followed rules.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Harrison. Valentine out there with Young. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's Satoransky. Here's Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Wizards leading by 6. Up top, Wagner kicks it to Beal. It's deflected. They retain possession. And stolen by Valentine. Here's Harrison. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harrison's got 6 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. Back to Beal. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I tell you, that's physical defense. Bradley Beal being aggressive, maintains his focus, finishes through contact. Exactly what you want from this guy.
Back to Valentine. The pass to Satoransky. Over Peyton. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Offensive rebound. Harrison passes to Cornette. Now Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Here's Satoransky. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Harrison kicks to Cornette. Young outside. Over Bertans. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Beal. Passes it to Bertans. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Cornette. Hangs in the air. Young, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Satoransky. Here's Cornette. Pass to Valentine. Young with the ball. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Peyton. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
What an outstanding pass. And Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
And there it is for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Beal against Young. Outside Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Beal, the pass to Wagner. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Wizards. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Yep, that one goes in there.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Wall against White. And Washington again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's White following the basket by John Wall. Right side Beal, pass to Bonga. And here is Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Feeds it to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
And there's the pass to Markkanen. Levine for 3. The shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this guy has become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
Now here's Levine. Markkanen down low. He's covered by Hachimura. White looking around. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. White's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
They double team Beal. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. In a wide open look for Hachimura. That one wide left.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
It's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Levine. So for the Bulls. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. And so Levine nails both of them.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And LaVine, here we go.
You see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Tries from 7. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Dunn. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. 1:03 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Mahimi. And it's sent back by Carter. And here's the fast break. Here's Hutchison. Levine passes to Hutchison. Goes back up. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 8.
Well, Levine is a scorer. Plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside. He's got it all.
Down low, Mahimi. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Wizards lead by 12. Carter drives in. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
Done against Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Levine. And the layup falls.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Wall against Carter. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Can you tell how confident and comfortable John Wall is putting a team on his back? Do you not love the athletic guard who stays aggressive?
Dunn attacking. Yep, it counts. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Smith. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Smith dishes to Wall. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
On the wing, Levine. He kicks it to Porter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Right side, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, he can finish like an elite shooting guard. Wall with the size and burst to throw it down with ease.
Here's Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Levine. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Markkanen's got the ball. Wants to get it to Dunn and does.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Outside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
They double team Beal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Carter, the pass to Dunn. Beal with the steal. And they're running. Here's Smith. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, they wasted no time getting the ball up the court. Great decision to push it and make the sharp pass to the rim.
And here is Dunn. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Chris Dunn turning himself into a dangerous weapon on the offensive end.
Smith kicks to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Dunn. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Here's Beal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Levine's checked in for Chris Dunn. And a switcher also for Washington. Ball's checked in. Here's Beal after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Beal, the pass to Bertans. He gets that one. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Bertans with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Stolen by LaVine. Markkanen into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Ball passes to Bertans. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bertans got 4 this quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Beal.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And it's White missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bertans passes to Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Beal against LaVine. And it's off the back rim. No good. Porter dishes to LaVine. Bryant with the rebound. Outside, Beal. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate. Central Florida. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here's Fournier. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Beal. Kicks it to Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Kept alive, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. And the pass to Hachimura. And that's off the glass and in.
Assist goes to John Wall.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fournier gets a wide open look. Kept alive Orlando. Vucevic with the bucket.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Beal deciding where to go with it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For 3, Fournier. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Great open look there.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Orlando leading by 6. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Fultz. Fournier for 3. Back to Fultz. Puts up a 3. Bryant with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Isaac finds Fournier. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Fournier. Up and in from the low block.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Isaac passes to Gordon. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Fournier. It's not going to go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Top of the key, Beal. Lets it go from 14. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Beal gets a wide open look. The offensive rebound.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. They lead by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Bunga. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Ennis. And it's Bamba in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by Orlando. Payton dishes to Mahinmi. Bamba with the block. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Ennis kicks to Bamba. To the paint. He's off on that one. Excellent defense there from Smith. Inside. And the shot goes down.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
Ennis, he dishes it to Bamba. Cross in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The drive by Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
And it's tied up with that one. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Augustine passes to Bamba. Augustine against Smith. Offensive rebound. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Brown dishes to Smith. Pass to Bertans. Here's Wagner. Over Bamba. And it's Wagner missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Carter-Williams kicks to Ross. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Augustine. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. Wizards shooting the ball at 42%. Smith surveying the D. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The finish. And Ross with the slam.
Oh, the speed of T. Ross. Really something to see in the open court.
Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. Takes it from 10. Urginus. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Berton's got his first 2 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Ross passes to Ennis. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old-school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Beal after the Magic pick up 2. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gordon kicks to Fultz. For 3, Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And it's 13 points for Evan Fournier. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Feeds to Beal. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Fournier. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that's a
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. For the three. Second shot opportunity. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Magic leading by 8. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Gordon. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. Outside for Carter Williams. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And when Smith gets the ball in the open floor, you're cooked. Done. I mean, his decision-making is exquisite.
Down low. Here's Carter Williams. That shot off. Good work defensively by Bryant. Beal drives in. That one falls. And now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, I like the fact that it's obvious Smith takes pride in his defense. I mean, you can see it. Really likes to pester his man and reads the passing lanes very, very well.
Now, here's Isaac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carter Williams dishes to Ennis. And the turnover again by Orlando. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. And then for Washington, Mahinmi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Mo Wagner comes in for Davis Bertans. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Bradley Beal. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Boy, you talk about Smith. He's not only an accomplished passer, but I think his shooting keeps defenses honest as well, even when they try to get physical with him.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fournier passes to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier finds Isaac. Back to Fournier. 4 on the shot clock.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And it's Wagner missing. Orlando leading by 3. The Magic have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's Really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ball's checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Fournier for three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Wizards trail by 5. Wall, good. Wall's got 8 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon finds Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Gordon. Then for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and Troy Brown subbed in for Payton. All taking his time here. Good work there as it goes. 10 points for him.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for the Orlando Magic. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bamba against Wall. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Back to Fournier. Passes it to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Left side, Brown. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Ross, that's good.
And that's a case where there's deceptive strength. that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Volts kicks to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Lock at 6. Ross dishes to Gordon. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Beal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tries again. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Wall. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Wall's shot is off. Orlando leading by 7. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Beal against Ross. Off with the layup. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. For 3, Fournier. They grabbed their own miss. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. For 3, Fournier. Bryant with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Aminu. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Unhindered, going all the way. From outside the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. No good from Grant. Here's Napier. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And Up next, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Drummond's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Cavs. Got a piece of it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, Sexton in position. It's a hand on it. Hachimura grabs the miss. All with it. Garland picks him up. And Wall slams it home.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Bonga. Outside, Wall. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Beal finds Bryant. And here is Hachimura. He's guarded by Love. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
To the paint. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Beal dishes to Bryant. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Second chance shot. Outside for Beal. No good on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. A second chance effort. Pass to Garland. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, well, that's the type of toughness that Drummond has. And D has no choice, no other choice, but to whack him when he's rising up from it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Windler, the pass to Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wizards trail by 6. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And good that time.
Oh, you better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
On the wing, Porter. Drummond trying to get himself free. A reverse. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for.
Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
Cleveland leading by 4. Windler, the pass to Porter. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. It's tipped. Smith finds Bertans. Smith left side. Back to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his three. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good on the shot. Porter's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Beal, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
We've seen Beal evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the...
And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
We've got Mo Wagner. Now this Bertans out there with Troy Brown. And it's Wall, and it's Payton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Come on, this guy is a walking nightly double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Drummond working against Wall. Wagner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And it's Drummond missing.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Wizards passing it around. Payton against Sexton. And Wall. Here we go now. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wall against Drummond. Wall passes to Wagner. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. I mean, he gets a lot of points in there.
And here's Sexton. There's the dish to Thompson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wall against Drummond. It's Wall with the drop. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 8.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Sexton with it. He's picked up by Wall. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Drummond working against Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, that's solid recognition by Drummond. Seeing a gaping hole in the defense and finding the open man.
Wall finds Wagner. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Drummond with the drive. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Wizards trail by 9. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Love against Payton. Pass to Osman. Kicks to Sexton. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Here's Wall. Wagner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thompson. Washington with the rebound. And here we go. Washington fast break. Payton outside. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Sexton. Again, the miss by Wall.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Cleveland came ready to play. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They were able to string together and that.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. Lobbed up there for Drummond. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
The Cavaliers leading by 3.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot with his nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Wall with it, guarded now by Kevin Love, and Wall with the slam.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well, sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Wall, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Sexton, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Beal drives in. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Beal's got 8.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Beal. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I mean, there's not much Beal can't do. We get to see some of his aerial skills here.
Love, right side. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Wall looking for an opening. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
Wall plays big down low. His sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Wall nails both of them. Now, here's Garland. The dish to Porter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And again, it's Cleveland. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Smith. And there's the feed to Mahimi. Back to Smith. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Darius Garland picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Garland with it, working on Bertans. Nance passes to Thompson. Garland with it. 6 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 5. And the jam by Beal.
When at times Beal pulls off ridiculous dunks, you have to respect how powerful he is.
And taken away by Brown. Here's Bertans. Second shot opportunity. They swipe it. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The kick out to Porter. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Outside, Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wizards trail by 3. The pass to Beal. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's Windler, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Beal against Porter. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Beal. And that one, good. Beal's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Cavaliers on top, leading by a point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Brown out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
The drive by Beal. Nails the baby hook.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Nance against Smith. Pass to Windler.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Smith. Beal's got 20.
Oh, look at the quick instincts of Beal. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. To the inside. And it's sent back by Bryant. But they recover it. Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And Bradley Beal again. Beal's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Here's Osman. Inside. Here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love.
I mean, and with the maturation of Drummond, his game, it's something to watch. He's got it going on tonight.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. It's good. And the Wizards lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
There's Garland, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good, Garland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 24 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs him, he steps up to the plate.
Here's Sexton. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. There's Garland. The shot off that time, and it's Washington the other way. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Come on. How do you contain Bill right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Love kicks to Garland.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside, Wall. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on.
Love, no luck. Wizards leading by 5. For the finish. And finished off by Beal.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
It's a perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. Garland dishes to Love. It's Drummond top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Garland the pass to Love. And a miss there on the triple.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That one drops for him. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And Wall kicks to Hachimura. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. The drive by Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Chicago. Here's White. To the paint. Levine wide open. The three-pointer no good. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Rebound by the Bulls.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And it's White missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Took him no time at all on that one. Beal's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Wall with the slam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for White.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And the Wizards with possession. They're leading by 8. Wall attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. White, good. White's got 6.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
It's Wall with the drive. The shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Levine. And the layup is good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wall against Carter. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bulls trail by 8. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
There's Beal with the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. Wizards leading by 6. The pass to Beal. From the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Hutchison, it's deflected. Satoransky against Beal. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And that one, good.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Beal drives in, stolen away. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Beal, the pass to Bertens. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
They get it again. Dunn kicks to Satoransky. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Smith. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
This is when Ish is at his best, in space and in transition.
Bulls trail by 6. Now Satoransky. And Cornette gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Chris Dunn, Valentine out there with Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harrison. Valentine dishes to Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Bertans. In transition, here come the Wizards. Bertans, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Brown the pass to Wagner. The kick out to Brown. Smith on the wing. Down low, Wagner. Valentine grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And he makes the first.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. Porter's checked in for Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Now here's Wall. Ryan in the post. Markkanen on him.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Here's Levine. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From downtown, rebound by the Wizards. To the wing right side. Bonga, the pass to Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. That shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Right side Wall. Pass to Hachimura. From the high post. Markkanen pulls it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Washington lead.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball passes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And another miss by Washington. Porter finds White. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Porter with the steal. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Off the turnover, not just a good on-ball defender. Porter will also gamble and pick up steals for you.
Here's Wall. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Wall's got 6 points.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Passes to Payton. Back to Wall. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's the sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that will be key.
Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Porter.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And with Lowry Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lowry Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And the Wizards making a change here. Mahinmi's checked in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Brown is checked in for Washington. Puts it up off the inbound. Porter, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Mahinmi kicks to Wall. Up and in on the layup. Wall's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, Levine. That one goes. Count it.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Here's Beal, and it's sent back by Carter. Mahinmi passes to Wall. Beal against Markkanen. Just 4 to shoot. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Porter, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
Outside, Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Washington leading now by 6. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Is he skinny? You bet. But Ish with enough strength to finish through contact.
And Brown over to help. John misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboards. They are really controlling the inside.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Dunn, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Now, here's Bertans, guarded closely. Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They get it back.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. Valentine passes to Young. Here's Harrison. And here is Valentine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Valentine. Rebounded by the Wizards. Berton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots it up. And Washington again with the bucket.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Satoransky, the pass to Harrison, and he jams it with authority.
A prime example of Satoransky's feel and vision for the game is making it easy for his teammates.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Wizards lead by 19. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
A drive by Beal, and it's good, 2 points. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Beal drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Then for the Bulls, Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White for Satoransky. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Outside, Beal. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Out to the wing. Levine against Beal. Back to Markkanen. Out to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine for 3. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A drive by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Beal against Levine. That shot missing. Nice D from Bryant. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hachimura, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Bryant. Good work defensively by Carter. It's deflected. Markkanen with it. Porter looking it over. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
accepting the hit, completing the play. Porter with good body control and concentration.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Harrison's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Grant kicks to Napier. .141 left to play here in the fourth. And it goes down 2 points. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bradley Beal.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Porter passes to Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kept alive. Wagner kicks to Grant. Pass to Gafford. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Grant outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Harrison. Banked in off the glass.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Let's go. Misses. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game means... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. And that one's good. Hachimura.
The fast break gets a strong finish from Hachimura, and he's good at staying active and finding ways to help.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Bryant against Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Fournier into the lane. Count it.
Tremendous adjustment in midair. Hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
Outside, Beal. This one for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Wall attacking.
It's so tough to slow down Wall. Once he has a head of steam behind him, you got to foul or either hope he misses.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so Wall nails both of them. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Fournier. Nice D from Wall. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Vucevic after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good at reading the defense. When Fultz is working in the pick and roll, he often makes the right decision.
Outside, Beal. And the 3 off target. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Well, the defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. The tray. Washington with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Beal kicks to Wall. Clock at 6. Back to Beal. 3-pointer. And Vucevic pulls it down.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. Off target from outside. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beal against Fultz. Back to Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Outside Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
A nice shot by Wall.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fournier. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. Beal taking his time here. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Faults the pass to Gordon. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Back to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's stolen by Ennis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards up by 2. We'll be back shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the point.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Carter Williams is a rarity, a point guard who can absolutely throw it down, thanks mainly to his size.
Payton kicks to Brown. Inside, stolen by Bamba. Here's Ross. He nails it, and we're tied up.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Payton passes to Mahinmi. Ross with the steal. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Augustine. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Payton left side. Now the pass to Bertans. Back to Payton. Pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payton. Shoots over Carter Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Bamba finds Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Augustine with it. Covered by Smith. Augustine passes to Bamba. And here is Ross. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Smith feeling it out a bit. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Wagner. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Payton against Carter Williams. He gets it in there. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith against Augustine. Smith dishes to Payton. Back to Smith. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner passes to Payton. Over Bamba. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Washington making some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross.
Now, the former Rookie of the Year continues to improve. Carter Williams, he's a triple-double threat thanks to his size and his passing skill.
Wall finds Wagner, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Vargas checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Isaac goes in.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Wagner. The kick out to Wall. Back to Wagner. Bucket is good.
Well, the range of Wagner can go a little bit further, but I feel like this is his sweet spot.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Outside, Beal to the left wing. From deep, Wall. Unable to get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Up top, Fournier. The pass to Fultz. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 6.
When Wall is aggressively taking it to the rack like that, it doesn't matter what D you throw at him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fournier's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
The shot by Beal, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the... It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. It's a 3-point game. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3, the small forward.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Brian makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Fournier passes to Gordon. The 3. Fournier's shot is off.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And Beal kicks to Wall. For the lead. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall. Beal's got 9 points.
Lethal as they come from distance. Beal's outside shot is a thing.
Gordon the pass to Fournier. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Fournier's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Inside, here's Wall. Ryan in the post, guarded by Fultz. And Wall. Here we go now. On the money from 12 feet away. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Smith penetrating, and he lays it straight in. And the Wizards lead by 2. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross kicks to Ennis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Mahimi against Augustine. Smith outside. And that one drops. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Ross on the wing. Over to the left wing. Bounce pass from Augustine. To the paint. It's stolen by Berton. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Brown.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
That one's good. And the Washington lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bamba.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Out to Payton. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Mahimi, the second chance points on the tip in. Mahimi's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ross, that's good.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Payton outside. Brown feeling it out a bit. Mahimi dishes to Payton. 5 on the clock. At the elbow, it's Brown. The putback, and Bamba pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4. Vucevic the pass to Bamba. Back to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Beal against Fournier. They get the rebound. Bryant. Outside, Beal. Goes back up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mo Wagner out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Bryant in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Count that bucket.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. He kicks to Fultz. Takes it off the glass. Fultz has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Beal, and the basket is good.
Got to respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Outside Fournier. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Gordon finds Fultz to the left side wing. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier for 3. Wall grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Right side Beal, 8 feet away. And it's Wagner missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
For 3, Fournier. No good on that one. And it's Washington the other way.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Beal on the follow. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Beal will get scrappy when fighting for the board.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Wall up top, guarded by Fultz. 8 feet away. Wall, that's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Isaac. Pass to Fournier. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Fultz. Beal against Fultz. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, Beal is no stranger to these type of situations. In fact, he demands the ball when it's a key possession.
Back to Fournier. Isaac outside to take the lead. Fournier's shot is off. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Carter Williams. Bryant finds Bertans. Now Beal, the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Gordon goes in. Passes to Fultz. Ross on the wing. Fultz looking around, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. 1:07 left in the game to take the lead, and it's sent back by Bryant.
But because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Pass to Bonga. Back to Bryant. Beal drives in. The feed now to Bryant. Top of the key, Beal. Back to Bryant. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Up again. It's good.
It takes a different level of concentration to execute in the big moments. And Bryant knows he has that.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Wall wide open. And the three off target.
And it's all about the three right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
It's Beal on the wing. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that